Have you ever freeze-dried candy that's already been freeze-dried?
I have not. And I wanted to find out what happens when you freeze dry already freeze-dried candy. And I have not Googled this online before. You guys all might already know if this works or it does not work, but I do not know. I wanted to try it out for myself first time and just be surprised. Be surprised if it does nothing, or be surprised if it gets even bigger and crunchier and more fun than freeze-dried candy already is. So let's try this out. Before I get started, I just wanted to update you guys on kind of what's been going on in Alaska lately, because today is a snow day. This is our second snow day in a row that school has been canceled. Last week on Thursday was our first official snow day of the year. And then the kids were off Friday for Veterans Day. Thank you to all the veterans out there who have served in our military. We honor you and respect you and are so grateful for all the sacrifices that all of you veterans have made. Wanted to throw that out there. Y'all are the best. Thank you so much for your service. But so we had snow day Thursday, no school Friday. Come around to today, Monday, another big snowstorm hit, school canceled. We have been dumped on with snow. But my mom was in town. She actually arrived during the crazy snowstorm last week. We got her here okay, and we've just been playing in the snow for the last few days. My mom went home today during the second snowstorm, but seems like her flights are going okay, crossing fingers. But I have some fun snow footage to show you guys on what Alaskans do on a snow day. It's been fun, kids have been having a blast, but ready for them to get back to school. First, I want to get my machine into candy mode, and I will show you how to do that. Oh, and here's my sign. It's telling me it's time to change my oil. So I'm going to do this run, and then I will change my oil after that. To do candy mode, you're going to increase your dry temperature. I'm going to go all the way up to 150 degrees, and my dry time, I'm going to do it for 6 hours today. You can zero these out if you want, but when you're in candy mode, it skips the freezing time, so you really don't need to do anything there. I'm gonna hit start, and then there's just a 15-minute cool down period, and then we can load up our candy. Let's see what we're gonna double freeze dry. What I am using for my double freeze dried candy is just freeze dried candy that I've had on my shelf sitting for a while that is no longer like the most fresh, so we're probably not gonna eat it, so let's try something fun with it. I've got some Skittles and sour Skittles that we will put on a tray. I've got some Nerds clusters that I am going to do. Okay, and then I've just got some randoms. We are gonna try some Milk Duds, some caramels. I'm so sorry, I have a phone call on hold right now that you are hearing in the background, but I've been waiting for like 20 minutes, so I don't want to hang up. Ignore that in the background. Okay, I got Starburst. These are just some leftover Chewy Sprees that we're gonna do. I got some leftover High Chew. And let's throw in the Peak Drinks. Yum. I've got all my candy laid out here, so all I need to do is get it on my tray and load it up. Okay, here's all of my beautiful candy. We got the soft caramels, Milk Dud, Peach Ring, Chewy Spree, High Chew Starburst, Nerds Cluster, Skittles. Yay! All right, I got my trays in here. Sorry, I did this on the time-lapse video and not the talking part, but I closed my drain valve. There's a little toggle button here that's red that says candy process on or off. I click it to on and it turns green, and then I hit continue. It asks me to warm the trays. I am warming my trays for 15 minutes. I just think that sometimes hard candies need extra warming time, so that's what I did. And I'm not realizing I usually do candy on parchment paper. It seems to turn out better. I had my silicone liners on these trays already and didn't even think until after I put them in there that I usually do parchment with candy. But Oh well, this is an experiment. We'll see how it goes. This is now gonna go, it's gonna warm the trays, then it'll do the freeze drying vacuum process for 6 hours, and then we will check back here and see how it's turning out. Should we go outside and check out some snow? I think that's a good idea. First, let me show you the backyard. You can see our trampoline. The snow is already almost to the height of the trampoline. And it is just a white, pillowy, beautiful blanket. This table was cleared off before last night, so that's how much snow we got overnight until this morning. But look, the sun's come out. I do have to say that it is so pretty outside. It's like living in a winter wonderland, beautiful snow globe. So I mean, there are perks to the snow. It's so pretty, but not the easiest to live in. But man, I'm kind of mad they canceled school because now the weather's fine, but the concern is the roads and buses getting to school safely and everything. But hopefully tomorrow we should be back in business. I'm embarrassed to show you this, but let me show you what an Alaskan's front entryway looks like during snowy season, because it ain't pretty. I mean, people might have better systems than I do. I don't have much of a system. So, the kids come in from outside, dump the boots, the hats, the gloves, the snowsuits, the jackets, the gloves, continue up the stairs, more snowsuits. Isn't this fun? Part of the problem is that this stuff needs to dry because they sometimes are going in and out multiple times a day. It's wet, you don't want to put on wet gear, but I want to show you something that we did buy at Costco this year that I am loving. And it's something that I never thought I would need or want. We got through last winter without it, but talking to some of my friends, they said that this was an item that's kind of a bougie item, but that they didn't think they needed it until they had it, and now they can't live without it. So when we found it at Costco, we decided to grab it. Let me show you. It is this contraption here. This is they call it a peat dryer, and you stick your gloves and you can stick boots on it. You just put your shoe on like so. You turn up the time for how long you want it to go for. And it has heat or no heat. We always use the heat so it dries faster. And it dries out your gloves and boots. This is an awesome invention. We're definitely gonna get use out of it. I think I showed before. Our Christmas tree is up. We are full Christmas mode around here and loving it. But I've never lived in a snowy climate before moving to Alaska. Last year was our first winter. So I'm starting to learn all of the things that make life a little bit easier. And hello.
Hello.
Here, show the people what you do when you come in from outside. Oh, get the door shut. They just dump it all on the ground. Is it cold out there?
Yes. We went and got Marina for a little, but then.
Here's a peek out front. You can see how much snow is on the roofs around here. My husband spent hours snow blowing this morning the driveway. You can see all the little sledding paths the kids make in the yard. I mean, they've been having a blast. I wanted to come show you the pretty sunset that we can kind of spot through over there. It's looking so pretty. But while I'm out here, I wanted to let you all know, if you haven't heard yet, Harvest Right is having their Black Friday sale through the entire month of November. So if you are wanting to purchase a freeze dryer for Christmas, now is the perfect time. They are offering up to $500 off the new Harvest Right Pro, which is an amazing. That's such a good savings and probably the best that they're gonna have for the rest of the year, is my guess. So if you're on the fence or wanting to dive into freeze drying, now's a great time to do it. I have an affiliate link in the video description below. You can click on it and that takes you to the Harvest Right website where you can shop for freeze dryers. If you have any questions about sizes or what is gonna be best for you and how you are going to be using your freeze dryer, feel free to leave a comment in the video description and it'll help you out with that. No problem at all. And always remember that if you purchase a freeze dryer using my affiliate link, I want you to send me an email at the email in my video description. If you just scroll down, it's there, my email address. I will send you my cute I'd freeze dry that magnet. I'll show you later in the video in person. I don't have it on me right now. And some little goodies as a thank you for supporting me and my freeze drying here at DIY Freeze Dry. Y'all are the best. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm just trying to share freeze drying with as many people as possible because I absolutely love it and want more people to join in on the fun. So thank you so much. Let's go check on that candy, shall we? I'm back in my freeze drying room. I have checked out the candy. It does not look like it did anything. So the freeze dried candy, kind of a bust. We're still gonna try it and see how it turned out, if the texture is any different than what it normally is like, but this was an experiment and yeah, it's looking the same. We will see though. I just got an email from our elementary school. School is canceled yet again for tomorrow. That's annoying. Last year we had a crazy storm where I think we had like 6 snow days in a row. This year, now we're going on 3. We had a weekend, a 3-day weekend in between our 2 canceled days, but now we're going on our next one. They just say the roads are not safe yet for transportation. So that means that the plows and stuff have not been able to get to all of the neighborhoods for kids to safely get to school, which of course, children's safety is the most important. So I totally understand. It's just a bummer. Our roads here in Eagle River seem kind of okay, but we are mixed in with Anchorage also. So if Anchorage is bad, Eagle River shuts down. If Eagle River is bad, Anchorage shuts down. It's all together. It's either all or nothing. So another snow day tomorrow. Kids are happy, of course. Let's get these out of here. Here is how the candy looks, and it mostly all looks the same except for these sprees definitely got bigger, and the Skittles look a little bigger to me also. Besides that, they're the same, but I mean, it is fun to just play with and crunch them up. Here's our caramels, the, what are those called? Milk Duds, didn't do much. Anyway, here's our experiment. Kind of a fail, but I mean, it's still gonna be fun to eat, right? Yeah. I got all my taste testers here. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna try a peach ring, high chew, spree, and caramel. Go for it.
Ugh. Yummy.
Yum. How's it taste?
It tastes really good. It's like the original high chew, but like just like crunchier.
Yeah. All right, they're gonna go for their second choice. I'm letting them eat 2 pieces. Go ahead. And then of your 2 choices, you can tell me what your favorite was.
Yeah, good.
Did you like the peach ring, Wes? All right, what'd you think?
Amazing. Good.
Amazing. My favorite is the high cheese.
My favorite is the nerds. Mine is the peach rings.
Peach rings, Bria?
Milk Dud.
Who's happy about no school again tomorrow?
Me! Stay with people!
I'm gonna taste the Starburst.
I'm having 3 more.
A little hard to chew. But once you get through it, it melts in your mouth and it's delicious.
I got 4 more. Same with Milk Dud.
Well, I wish that would have turned out a little more shocking or amazing, the double freeze-dried, but still fun. Kids still thoroughly enjoyed the freeze-dried candy, so take it as a win. It's still yummy as ever, right? This was a fun video to make. Thank you for watching. I am going to add some footage at the end of the video of our little sledding trip that we did a few days ago during the snowstorm. We had a blast. My kids love sledding. I mean, what kids don't? So it's really fun. It's just a winter wonderland out here, and even though it's a bummer when things like school get canceled and people can't get to and from places safely, it's still like, I just look outside and it's just gorgeous. And there's something peaceful about the falling snow. It really is just peaceful and beautiful, but also cold. But that's okay. If you have not subscribed to my channel here, please do so if you want to stay up to date with all of my freeze drying videos. I don't only do candy, I do food, meals, all kinds of things. So be on the lookout for more videos. If you got any questions, drop them down in the comments below. I'll catch you all on the next freeze drying adventure. Bye.